lot of foreign men come to the Philippines. They fly thousands of miles, whisper sweet promises, and act like they have found paradise in the arms of a Filipina. But when it's time to commit, suddenly they're gone. Poof, nowhere to be found. No marriage, no long-term plans, just a disappearing act. Why is it like this? Is it because Filipinas are just a good pastime, or is this just a phase for men who are not ready for a serious relationship? Now, I know some of you are going to respond with, well, your Filipino countrymen do the same. That's why there are so many single moms in the Philippines. And these men don't even pay child support. Why are you focusing on foreign men rather than the Filipino men? Well, here's why. First and foremost, this is not a comparison of who is worse, Filipino or foreign men. We are discussing a specific topic here, why some foreign guys treat Filipinas as a phase and never take them seriously. That is the topic at hand. So if we begin to include Filipino men in this conversation, we would have an entirely different situation, and believe me, Filipinos are already well aware of the difficulties they have with local men. Second, expectations differ. I mean, let's be honest. Many Filipinas date foreign men because they want something better. Many women have seen what happens when they trust the wrong Filipino guy. So when they start a relationship with a foreigner, they expect greater maturity, stability, and commitment. And if a foreigner ends up playing the same games as the local, it demonstrates that the issue isn't nationality, it's character, right? Third, we have the accountability. Just because some Filipino men do it doesn't give foreign men a free pass. If a man travels to the Philippines, dates a Filipinas, and then uses them as disposable experiences, he cannot point fingers and say, well, local men do it too. That's like saying other people commit crimes. Why are you accusing me for mine? Wrong is wrong. And if you are a foreigner who sincerely appreciates Filipinas, you should not be offended by this topic because it does not apply to you. So, first and foremost, some Filipinas accept this kind of treatment. Some Filipinas make it too easy for men to treat them like an option. They accept breadcrumb relationships. They allow foreign men to come and go as they please, and they ignore the red flags just to have a foreign boyfriend. Having a foreign boyfriend here in the Philippines is like a flex for some Filipinas. If people see a Filipina with a foreign man, her status suddenly goes up in some people's eye. So even though that foreign man is just with that Filipina temporarily, she doesn't mind at all. That's like having a transactional relationship. She gets what she wants, and he gets what he wants without any strings attached. Second of all, foreigners have the fear of what people say. I mean, back in your home country, some Western men are worried about how they'll be judged by others if they ever marry a Filipina. And as you all know, if a foreigner marries a Filipina and they are on YouTube or any other platforms, they'll get a lot of comments from other people saying, oh, you had to go to the Philippines to find a wife because you want a submissive wife and you can't handle an independent woman back home. Others would even say, she's only with you for your money. I mean, come on, people. Isn't it that most women, even in your home country, are looking for a man who can provide? Just look at the women back in your home country. A lot of them are single, even in their 30s and 40s, because their standard so high that a man must have a higher income. So for some men, pride is more important than a relationship. They date a Filipina secretly and will hesitate to introduce their girlfriend to their family and friends. And last but not the least are the stereotypes. Here's another ugly truth that some foreigners believe negative stereotypes about Filipinas. They assume Filipinas just want money, Filipinas will do anything for a visa, Filipinas are submissive and we won't argue. I mean, sure, there are Filipinas out there who are not looking for a long-term type of relationship. We can't argue about that. But if you think that all Filipinas are like that and they won't love you or commit to you long-term, most likely you will meet a woman like that. And you know what they say, you attract what you fear. So some of these foreign men who already think like that before they even get to know a girl will never take her seriously. He'll always have something at the back of his mind that Filipina has a hidden agenda, even though she genuinely loves him. Of course, there are gold diggers everywhere, but let's not act like foreign men don't have their own questionable reasons for dating a Filipina. Some of them specifically come here looking for a woman that they can't control or someone who will do whatever they want to say. So, why do some foreigners never take Filipinas seriously? Sometimes it's because of their mindset, their assumptions, or their fear of commitment. Other times, some Filipinas allow themselves to be treated this way. And at the end of the day, I am not here to teach others how to live their lives. If you're a foreign man visiting the Philippines, you can choose the type of man you want to be. No one can make that decision for you. You can be the guy who regards Filipinas as a temporary phase, something you'll share later over beers with your friends, like some story from your travels, or on the other hand, you may be the man who shows up differently, the one who contradicts all stereotypes, someone who values love, loyalty, and heart that Filipinas bring to the table. But nobody can make the decisions for you, only you. This also applies to my fellow Filipinas. It's your life. I mean, you get to choose whether you'll settle for being someone's temporary or whether you'll wait for something real. With that, I'll leave it up to you guys. You'll have to decide it on your own. I cannot dictate that for you. So, as I always say, good luck out there and enjoy. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.